going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon. This is my brother Jason.
Hi.
We're here in the man cave, and today we're going to talk about a certain toy line, I guess a certain franchise, just because I've been obsessed with aliens lately, and I know you're a big collector of aliens, so we're going to look at some of your alien figures. What do we start with? These are the original ones, are they?
Well, these are the 1992 Kenner ones, actually. So it's almost like, you'd almost call them like expanded universe. People that actually know the product line will know what these are. So we've basically got the Mantis alien, and what it is, it's the facehugger taking on the trait of the host, which obviously it wasn't a mantis because that ain't gonna work, right? So obviously it must have been some sort of species that resembled a mantis. So it takes on the traits, and that's what you end up with, sort of like a hybrid alien mantis thingamajig, actually, that will just rip your bloody head off. So we've got a bull alien. Like I said, same principle, right? The facehuggers managed to impregnate a bull, and that's what happens. The trait happens like that. So the alien actually ends up looking like a bull. That's not bullshit either. That's fair dinkum.
But how did they come up with these ideas when they were really kind of going off the movie?
Oh, I think what the thing is, right, is that they basically wanted to introduce that particular line with the Marines, and then later on with the Predators. So every alien figure that came out actually had a booklet with it, and it was like a comic. Oh, okay. And you just basically follow like their adventures, and they go, and like I said, it's like the King alien here. He'll have a booklet or comic book in the figure, and it'll just basically say how he originated. I mean, obviously he's missing his headgear there, right? But then he's supposed to spit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you put him in water and he spits at a marine and all that stuff, you know. Probably the closest thing would be the Scorpion alien. That's probably what most people are sort of like used to. Okay, so we'll just pick up Ripley. And that really is just screen accurate, like not really.
That's what I'm saying, like Bishop. Have you got Bishop? Not out of box.
And Drake, we are leaving! Oh, Hicks.
I want to get Hicks. Hicks is the one. Hicks was my boy.
Hicks. Oh yeah. Let me introduce you to a personal friend of mine, the M41A pulse rifle with under it over 30mm grenade launcher. Now this is
that meant to be the power loader?
No. This is actually an ATAX. So what they basically came up with the comic series, right, and he's actually missing his dome here, but he was supposed to infiltrate the nest, and then I think what he was supposed to do was infiltrate it and then blow the fuck up.
So he dressed up as a...
just to disguise himself. But that is the power loader there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nice little bit. It's actually, it's not bad detail for the time.
This looks okay compared to all the other stuff from the line. Like, this looks pretty decent. One of the guys, one of the channels I watch, Keep On Collecting, they've got the alien queen hive, where comes with a little bottle of ooze, and you put it down
has he got that? Yeah. Wow, nice.
Shout out to Keep On Collecting. If you want a toy channel to check out, Keep On Collecting. You'd love those guys.
Nice,
get along with those guys.
Nice. You know, I've been actually eyeing that one off, actually, but it's not out of my price range. I've just got a few other things on the burner, actually.
So this is some of your more modern alien collectibles and toys, right? So tell us a little bit about what you got going on here.
Well, actually, I wouldn't even call these modern day. I think actually that these would be going back, and I've got to actually have a look. 1997. Well, there you go. That's modern day, guys. 1997. Wow. A bit of a story here. I got these at Toy World, but I couldn't get KARL, so I had to make the call on eBay, and I think I paid about $50-60 US for it, and I was wrapped. I thought, oh yeah, no worries, right? I actually paid cash, believe it or not. Put a 50, whatever US denominations that they got, right? Put the actual bills in the mail and then mailed it to the fella.
Are you serious? Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that one was a hard one to get, and I was so wrapped. And now I look on eBay, to this day, it is the 26th of the 4th, 2023, and I saw this one loose for $10. Spewing up. But that's alright. So we've got these alien queen. I don't know how good this can pick it up. I mean, I think maybe Simon might be able to get a better picture on the, yeah. But it really doesn't do it justice from seeing it from that angle, actually. But that is a beautiful piece. Both the Alien versus Predator and the Queen.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
How much something like that set you back?
I think I paid about $150 for it at the time.
That's not bad. Like these days, that's going for way more than $150, I reckon.
Oh yeah, no, it is. I mean, being I think they're a bit far away actually on this one.
Do you have a favourite toy line?
A favourite toy line?
As far as like the for their ability to make the toys and like how they look and things like that. So a lot of the Star Wars figurines, what I don't like is they don't look like the characters from the movies, but McFarlane does a really good job with making characters look like.
He does actually, yeah. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I've pulled back a little bit on my toy collecting, but being a very big Star Wars collector, I'm starting to see the 3 3/4 inch when I go around and looking, and I'm not really super all impressed.
Really?
With the way that they've done a lot of things. And on top of that, right now, all right, the cost of living, we all know about it, right? But I mean, these figures that used to be $15 are now $25 to $30. I mean, really, that for most modern day collectors, I mean, that's 100%. The secret to collecting is buy what interests you. It's all about you, you know what I mean? It's about you being satisfied with what you bought, not, oh look, I've got this AT-AT, right, which I bought for $200. I could sell it now for $600, you know what I mean? That's irrelevant. You don't look at the monetary value like that, you look at the reward that it brings to yourself. That's how I look at collecting.
What's that alien one you got over there?
Alright, so this Hive one, this was actually brought out later on, which is about a year later or something like this. I actually picked this up at a toy fair. I think it was in Malvern Town Hall actually, where you're going to be going this Sunday. So the fella actually literally had the set, and I don't remember what I paid for it. But this fella here I did see on eBay just last week, and he was about $200, which is bloody shocked the hell out of me, because he ain't even that good looking either. So, you know, he's pretty ugly, but
You one ugly motherfucker.
you know, look, it's a nice card, minus the cobweb there. But yeah, I never thought too much of the Alien Hive Wars. As you can see at the back too, that's the line up there, which I've pretty much, I think I've got everything there. And collect them all, yeah. They got to say shit like that, don't they? Huh? That's unreal.
You've even got alien micro machines here.
Yeah, that I'd never seen these before. But these were picked up at probably the same fair at Malvern Town Hall as well. Probably 18 years ago or something like that. Look, I've never seen them before, so I just grabbed them straight away. So I think there's 3 of them in the collection, yeah. And there's also a Predator version of these as well, which I don't think I do have anyway.
Thank you so much for watching. Actually, before we go, look at this. You got comic books, you got an arcade machine. Love it.
Well, I mean, you know, you've got to start somewhere, I always said. And I remember when I opened up my first business, I actually, for some reason, not this version, but there was the Aliens version.
That was my favourite.
Yeah, right. I think that was one with Ripley, and you had the flame units.
And Hicks was player too.
Yeah, that's right. Right. So there was another version, but anyway, so I wanted to get that originally, because I used to play it every Friday night. I was waiting for my girlfriend at the time. And so I used to play this. Well, not play that, but play that Alien game. And I couldn't get it. So I went into where they were selling arcade machines. I think it was on somewhere in Knox. And just down a side street in the industrial area. Anyway, so they were selling these. I looked at it straight away, bang, I wanted it. So that was my first arcade machine, actually. That's my only arcade. Oh no, I've got the tabletop there as well. With the comics, well, I love the art style, and I love that sense that, you know, they've just taken that story of aliens and just expanded on the universe, give it a little bit more clarity.
Did you read much of that sort of stuff?
I read them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read them all.
Hashtag comics guy.
Yeah, that was when he was a hell of a lot younger, actually. I mean, same place, Minotaur. I would have bought these last century, probably mid-90s. I bought most of these comics, and you know, there's a couple of them that are really, really good. Probably the best one would be the first one, if I can find. Here it is. Oh, that one there. That one there. That's the very first one, and it basically explains about, you know, how the aliens got onto Earth and all that, and, you know, basically conquered it. I've probably read that about twice, but that was a long, long time ago. You know, these are really good, these comics. I mean, they're probably worth more if they were in the individual set of the trade paperback, but I mean, look, it was what it was at the time, you know.
These are good for readers, man. If you just want to read it, that's what you get.
Yeah, I mean, you get all the background info and, you know, stuff like that. So, I mean, just to broaden your horizons a bit, you know, because we're all sci-fi nerds at the end of the day, you know, and it's just good to see someone else's imagination at work instead of mine.
That's all for this one. Make sure you guys give the video a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned because I'm going to have more videos to come with Jason. We're going to nerd out about Transformers, and we're also going to do a full wall-to-wall room tour. So stay tuned for that one. Make sure you subscribed, and until next time, keep it simple.
Keep it simple.